Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Tipti Kulkarni, lecturer, Department of Physics, KLS Kokte PU College, Belgavi. In this video, I am going to discuss 11th chapter, Dual Nature of Radiation and Matter. Let us understand first, what is dual nature? Dual means double, radiation means related to light, matter, anything which occupies the space is called matter. The weightage of this chapter is 5 marks, 2 questions from 1 mark and 1 question from 3 marks, or 1 question from 5 marks problem. Let us begin with electron emission. What is electron emission? It is a process of emission of free electrons from the surface of the metal. There are different types of electron emission depending upon the sources of external energy. So they are classified into 4 groups. One by one let us understand. Thermionic emission, first one. Second one, photoelectric emission. Third one, field emission. Fourth one, secondary emission. Let's begin with first thermionic emission. Thermionic emission, it is a process of emission of free electrons from metal surface when heat energy is supplied to it. Therm means heat, which is related to heat. Suppose if we consider the metal where the free electrons are present, if we heat that metal, then the number of electrons which are present on the surface of the metal, they are ejected out, or they will come out from the surface of the metal. This process is called thermionic emission. Second one, field emission. Again this is the same process. Electrons are ejected out from the surface of the metal, but when it is possible, suppose if we apply high electric field to this, then what we are observing, the electrons are ejected out from the surface of the metal. This process is called field emission. Third one, photoelectric emission. It is a process of emission of free electrons from metal surface when a radiation of suitable frequency is applied on it. Suppose if suitable frequency radiation is incident on the surface of the metal, then free electrons are ejected out or emitted out from the surface of the metal. This process is called photoelectric emission. Fourth one, secondary emission. Secondary emission in physics is a phenomena where primary incident particles of sufficient energy when hitting a surface or passing through some material induce the emission of secondary particles. Again this is a metal and these are the high speed electrons. Suppose if they hit the surface of the metal, then the electrons are emitted out from the surface of the metal, and those electrons are called secondary electrons. This process is called secondary emission. Next one, photon. A packet or bundle of energy is called a photon. Energy of a photon is E is equal to h nu is equal to hc divided by lambda, where h is the Planck's constant, nu is the frequency of the radiation or photon, c is the speed of light, and lambda is the wavelength. Properties of photons. Number 1. A photon travels at a speed of light c in vacuum 3 into 10 raised to minus 8 meter per second. Second one, it has zero rest mass, that is photon cannot exist at rest. Third one, the kinetic mass of a photon is m is equal to E divided by c square is equal to h divided by c lambda. Fourth one, the momentum of a photon is P is equal to E divided by C is equal to H by lambda. Fifth one, photons travel in a straight line. Next one, energy of a photon depends upon frequency of the photon. So the energy of the photon does not change when photon travels from one medium to another. Next one, wavelength of photon changes in different media. So velocity of a photon is different in different media. Photons are electrically neutral. Photons may show diffraction under given conditions. Photons are not deviated by magnetic and electric fields. Next one, photoelectric effect. Already we discussed photoelectric emission in the previous slide. So the phenomena of emission of electrons from the surface of the metal when it is exposed to the suitable frequency, that is called what? That is a photoelectric effect. So light energy like X-rays, gamma rays, UV rays, visible light and infrared rays. Suppose if they incident on the surface of the metal, then the number of electrons, free electrons which are present, they are emitted out. If they are coming out from the surface of the metal, that process is called photoelectric effect. The electrons emitted by this effect are called photoelectrons. The current constituted by photoelectrons is known as photoelectric current. An important point which we have to remember, that is non-metals also show photoelectric effect. Liquids and gases also show this effect, but to limited extent. How actually this photoelectric effect work? Consider metals, okay. So where the number of electrons are, free electrons are present. If UV light is incident on the surface of the metal, then we observe the electrons are ejected out, and those electrons are called photoelectrons. Suppose if we consider metals other than alkali metals incident by visible light, then there is no photoelectrons. Electrons will not come out or ejected out from the surface of the metal. Suppose if we consider the alkali metals, again incident by visible light, electrons are emitted out or photoelectrons are ejected out. This is called photoelectric effect. For questions and answers from 11th chapter, please go through the link given below. Thank you.